fear psychosis after the violence. The BJP has made a big claim and it says that Hindus in the region are fleeing because of the violence, because they were targeted. With the BJP's Amit Malviya also tweeting some pictures of the Hindu families leaving. My colleague Sagarika is joining us on the broadcast with the details.
Pratibha, there are at least 3 leaders in the BJP who have posted pictures and videos going on to make this big claim. And what is that claim? As per Suvendu Adhikari, 400 Hindu families have left a village called Dhulian in Murshidabad post the violence that erupted. He says, and I quote, more than 400 Hindus from Dhulian, Murshidabad, driven by fear of religiously driven bigots, were forced to flee across the river and take shelter at Parlalpur High School in Deonapur, Sowapur, GB, Vaishabnagar in Malda. Religious persecution in Bengal is real. These are all claims made by the BJP. Appeasement politics of TMC has emboldened radical elements. Hindus are being hunted. Our people are running for their lives in their own land. Shame on the state government for allowing this breakdown of law and order. I urge central paramilitary forces deployed in the district, the state police and district administration to ensure the safe return of these displaced Hindus and protect their lives from this kind of terror. Bengal is burning. The social fabric is torn. Enough is enough. And Suvendu Adhikari, leader of opposition in the Bengal Assembly and the top leader of the Bharatiya Janata Party in Bengal, has posted about some 3-4 videos and pictures to go on to claim that Hindus are fleeing in fear. Another leader of the Bharatiya Janata Party, which is Amit Malviya, he also has posted some videos and pictures. He's also gone on to say, and I quote, the situation in Murshidabad is so dire, it scarcely resembles West Bengal, the ancestral homeland of Bengali Hindus. Hindu families, especially women and girls, are fleeing Dhulian in Shamsherganj by boat, seeking refuge in Parlalpur village of Vaishabnagar.
In fact, some of these pictures have also been tweeted. Sagarika, stay with us because we have Shukanta Majumdar also on the broadcast with us. Thank you for joining us. Shukanta Majumdar ji, BJP has made a big charge that families are leaving. In fact, you also tweeted some of the pictures that say that families are scared and they are leaving. What is the situation there, sir?
No, this is the true picture, and first time after the partition of the country, that is the independence of the country, first time the Hindus in the state of West Bengal again they become the refugee. So all credit goes to Mamata Banerjee and her administration. So the lots of Hindus were actually at that time during the partition they were compelled to flee from Bangladesh, that is the East Pakistan at that time, to the this part of the Bengal, that is West Bengal, and this land, the West Bengal, was created by Dr. Shyama Prasad Mukherjee and the others for the shelter, as a shelter of Bengali Hindus. Now in their homeland, the Bengali Hindus are becoming the refugee. So this is the condition, and till now in the morning also, the bombing is happening there. State administration is clueless, and although the court has given the verdict that the central forces will be deployed, that it will take some time. I think that if the central forces will be given the free access, then they can bring the peace to those areas. But situation is very bad for several years. These people, these jihadis were pampered previously by the leftists. Now this is by Mamata Banerjee's government, and that's why they think that everything they are doing, it is very, they are right. So that's why these kind of incidents are happening, and even in some other parts of the West Bengal, this kind of incident may happen.
Okay, so you're saying Hindus have become refugees in West Bengal. But are these really anti-Waqf protests that escalated? Because looking at the violence, they have not spared ambulances, not spared police officials, not spared the common man there. What is happening?
No, it has nothing to do with the Waqf, Act. Similar kind of attacks was evident in other cases also. This mass, uneducated, jobless mass was created. All are trained in madrasa. They became a threat to the internal security of this country. It may be Waqf, it may be Nupur Sharma case. With any alibi, they are just looting the houses of the Hindus, where the Hindus are in minority. Similar kind of incident happened almost 2 years ago when the Nupur Sharma incident happened in the state of West Bengal in Howrah and surrounding areas. So these are the alibi. Whether it may be Nupur Sharma, whether it may be Waqf, it may be. Ask them now. These 14, 15 years boys, they are looting the houses of Hindus. They murdered 2 persons, one man and his son. Ask them anything about Waqf bill. They can't say a word about Waqf bill.
Okay.
So this is the alibi they are creating. This is a, this is a kind of situation these people are creating, which is similar to the 1946 before partition. That time, a similar kind of incident, similar kind of atmosphere was created by this kind of people.
Okay, Mr. Majumdar, lastly, I want to ask you, Mamata Banerjee has put out a long social media post, and there she says that some political parties are trying to misuse religion for political gain. So she's hinting at a conspiracy.
It has nothing to do with the conspiracy. This in this area, the Hindu percentage is less than 20%. In an area where the Hindus are below 20%, then is there the Hindus, whether they should have any courage to do any politics? That man and person and his son was hacked by these Muslim goons, Muslim rioters, are belonging to left or Congress party, not even from the BJP. But they are murdered because they are Hindu. That's why they are murdered, not because of whether they are CPM or BJP or anything. Every atrocities, those are going on the people of those areas because they are Hindu. So nothing, nothing conspiracy, no conspiracy was there. It is the huge conspiracy is happening for last several years to make West Bengal as a Hindu-free state, Muslim-dominated state. And that conspiracy, Mamata Banerjee is also helping this conspiracy indirectly.
Okay, all right. Mr. Shakanta Majumdar, thank you for joining us with the BJP's perspective on that. And that's a big charge that the BJP has revealed, that Hindus have become refugees in West Bengal and that there is an attempt to make West Bengal Hindu-free. Tejshri continues to stay live with us. Tejshri raises several questions. A protest call had been given against Waqf in several locations across the country, but in West Bengal in particular, it escalated to such an extent. Like we mentioned, the police officials not spared, ambulances not spared, public property being damaged. And the state government was well aware that a call had been given against Waqf on Friday. After the Friday prayers, many members of the community were expected to protest. How did it escalate to such an extent where the police officials turned into mute spectators? They did nothing. The BJP now says that in this violence, it was Hindus in particular who were targeted mercilessly.
Well, absolutely. You see, now this is a big charge that's coming in from the BJP, and in fact, BJP is saying that the protests that were carried out in those particular areas where the violence took place, the Hindus are forced to flee from that particular area, particularly the women and the girls are forced to flee. And in fact, not just that, but to substantiate their claim, the BJP leaders have also posted videos on social media handles on their they have also posted the pictures. We'll have to see that how certainly TMC responds to all these serious allegations, the claims that have been leveled up by the BJP. Because one thing is very important to note, that wherever these protests took place and wherever the violence happened, these all areas were Muslim majority areas. There's district like Murshidabad where the anti-Waqf protest took place, and in fact we saw that, as you also rightly mentioned, that how not even the ambulances were in fact left. The ambulances were also blazed up. They were also vandalized. The police station, the police officers, the cops, the state police, they were also injured, and in fact 3 individuals have lost their life. So certainly the violence that it took place in Murshidabad, that is something which is a very serious issue. And not just that, but 2 to 3 districts adjacent to it had also had to witness this violence. Now we'll have to see that the charge that's been made by the BJP, that they have claimed that that the Hindus who have been staying in Bengal,
leaving from these areas, are they leaving their homes because of the fear? Times Now gets you a ground report. Take a look at this.